drives everything we do. We feel strongly that educational excellence is the key to a bright future. Academic Challenge shines a spotlight on what's best about our local schools and young people today. We wish each team the best of luck on Academic Challenge and in all their future endeavors.
Tonight, teams from Kenston, Springfield, and Highland meet on Academic Challenge.
Academic Challenge is brought to you by Westfield Insurance. And now, here's the host of Academic Challenge, Adam Shapiro.
Hello, I'm Adam Shapiro, and welcome to Academic Challenge. On behalf of WEWS and Channel 5, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Tonight, 3 teams will compete for points by answering questions covering math, science, history, and all kinds of topics. We're going to award points for correct answers, and at the end of the season, the top 3 scoring teams will return for a championship showdown. But those points are important for another reason. Westfield Insurance will grant more than $30,000 to the top 10 schools that compete this season on Academic Challenge. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started with the opening match you know so well. We call it the lightning round, and in this round, we will award all 3 teams 10 points for a correct answer, but we subtract 10 points for an incorrect or no answer. We start each team with 100 points, so hands on buzzers because here we go. Everything is new. You can have a fresh new start here because this round is all about names that include the word new or the letters N-E-W. Please identify the following. This is the collective name for Springfield.
New England
Is correct. In 1932, Springfield.
Brave New World.
Is correct. It's in this city that yells Springfield.
New Haven.
Is correct. This section of the Bible begins with Springfield.
New Testament.
Is correct. Wellington is the capital of this island. Springfield.
New Zealand.
Is correct. When New York was a Dutch, Springfield.
New Amsterdam.
Is correct. Labrador is linked with this area, Springfield.
New Brunswick.
We were looking for Newfoundland. This phrase identified Franklin Roosevelt's political Springfield.
New Deal.
Is correct. According to legend, a falling apple helped the English Springfield.
Newton.
Newton is correct. All 3 of you got that one correct. Okay, take a look at the monitor because speaking of the word new, we're going to listen to Jim Clark from the Akron Arrows.
Speaking of the word new, one of the teams we play are the AA Fisher Cats. From what New England Granite State?
Kenston.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire is correct. All right, that's the lightning round. We're going to have more Academic Challenge for you right after this. Tonight's guest judge is Terry Butler, Vice President of Student and Community Programs at Cuyahoga Community College. Welcome back, everybody, to Academic Challenge. It is time for the Mix It Up round, where the questions are worth 20 points. There's no penalty for an incorrect answer. If you answer all 6 questions correctly, you will receive 25 bonus points. But first, we want to take a moment to learn more about all of the teams, starting with team number 1. Kenston. The Kenston Local School District encompasses the township of Auburn and Bainbridge in Geauga County. Kenston High School offers a varied curriculum of academic, elective, and vocational classes. Kenston High School has received an excellent rating from the Ohio Department of Education, and its comprehensive test scores consistently surpass national averages. Our captain from Kenston is Ray. Welcome to Academic Challenge. Introduce yourself to the audience, please.
My name is Raymond Rosman. As you all know, my father was on this show several years ago. I'm active in fencing. I'm directing the drama play right now, and I'm looking forward to hopefully going to Ohio Wesleyan next fall.
Good to have you here, Ray. David, how about you? You're a junior, right?
Yeah, my name's David Kupiak. I'm in NHS, and I also am active in math club. I'm a junior. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to major in, and colleges are still open for me.
There is no rush. All right, David. Thank you very much. AJ, how about you?
My name is Adrian Mandarino. I'm a senior at Kenston. Hope to attend college someday. Hopefully at a good college if they'll take me.
I think they probably will.
All right.
Okay, AJ, it's good to have you here. Ray, AJ, David, here are your questions in the Mix It Up round. Ready? A plastic kitchen. Hidden in this phrase is what object that Theodore Roosevelt said you should carry while speaking softly?
A big stick.
Big stick.
I'll take the answer. Stick is correct. Plutocracy, theocracy, democracy. There are many types of government, but which one of these words refers to a government made up of the very rich?
Plutocracy.
Is correct. You'll earn a real smile here if you can add one letter to turn this word into what figure of speech in which one thing is likened to another?
Simile.
is correct. These three events all took place on the same date, January 6th, in different centuries, of course. Can you arrange them in correct chronological order?
Joan of Arc is born. George Washington marries. New Mexico joins the Union.
Correct. Babar, Jumbo, Heffalump. If the elephant associated with Winnie the Pooh had put a luggage tag on his trunk, which of these names would have appeared?
Heffalump.
Is correct. I can handle that old buzzard. Here you have President Franklin Roosevelt's rather cocky assessment of what World War II Russian leader.
Stalin.
Stalin is correct. Congratulations, Kenston, you got the bonus. All right, our second team this evening is from Springfield. Springfield is located just outside of Akron in Summit County. Aside from a rich sports history that includes 8 state softball championships and 6 state championship wrestlers, Springfield has a long tradition of academic achievement and community service. Each year, the community of Springfield awards over $27,000 in scholarships from locally raised money to its outstanding students. 3 of those outstanding students you met last year. They are all 3 back this year, and our captain is Donovan. Hi, Donovan.
Hi, my name's Donovan Wood, and I'm a senior at Springfield High School. I'm in the band, wrestling team, and also NHS. And I would like to thank all the teachers that read for us at our last match.
Good to have you here. Andrew, how about you?
My name's Andrew Menegas. I'm also a senior at Springfield High School. I'm in the marching band as well as the academic challenge team, obviously. And I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
And Jeff?
Hi, I'm Jeff Burdett. I'm a senior at Springfield High School. I'm in NHS, and I'm the editor for the school newspaper. I would just like to thank our alternates, Aaron Miller, William Davis, and Lisa Clark.
Okay, Andrew, Donovan, and Jeff, here we go. Your questions for Mix It Up. Eiffel on your foot. You can get the Eiffel Tower off your foot by finding within this phrase what word which identifies a crime that is more serious than a misdemeanor?
Felony.
Is correct. Eventually, speedily at home. If your teacher told you to finish your report in an expeditious manner, the word expeditious would tell you to finish it in which of these ways?
Speedily.
Is correct. Levi's are comfortable to wear, but if you change one letter, here you can get the last name of what British author who wrote the Narnia books?
Lewis.
Is correct. Lead, hydrogen, silver. Please arrange these elements according to their atomic weights going from the lightest to the heaviest.
Hydrogen, silver, lead.
That is correct. Idaho, New Mexico, Kentucky. Of these 3 states, which was the end point of the Wilderness Road pioneered by Daniel Boone?
Kentucky.
Is correct. Law is whatever is boldly asserted and plausibly maintained. These were the words of what man who boldly killed Alexander Hamilton in a duel?
Aaron Burr.
Is correct. For the bonus, Springfield. Congratulations. And our final team tonight is Highland. Highland High School, located in Medina County, has earned an excellent state ranking for the past 5 years with a current enrollment of 900 students. Highland offers a complete college prep curriculum, including honors and AP courses. Students are also challenged with a variety of elective classes ranging from vocal music and fine arts to forensics and oceanography. Joining us, if you have a case of deja vu, are Peter, Stephanie, and Kristen, all back for a second-year hit academic challenge. This year, you're all seniors. Welcome, Stephanie. Tell me about yourself.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Vast, and I'm a senior at Highland High School. I'd like to thank our advisors, Miss Ott and Mr. Dutt, and our alternates, Susanna Bender, Jen Hall, and our squirrely redhead, Greg Griffin.
Well, it's good to have you here, Stephanie. Thank you very much. How about you, Peter?
My name's Peter Griffin. I'm a senior at Highland High School. I do Lincoln Douglas debate, academic challenge, and I'm in the band. I'd like to thank Westfield Insurance for giving us this opportunity.
That's very nice of you, Peter. Thank you. And Kristen?
Hi, my name is Kristen Mooney. I'm also senior, and I would like to thank our principal, Mr. Wise, who is here, our former advisor, Ms. Alexander, and everyone else who is here from Highland.
Well, all 3 of you do Highland proud, and we're ready to give you your questions. Are you ready? Here we go. Universal money. Look carefully at this phrase and see if you can find the name of what fish that always swims upstream to spawn.
Salmon.
Salmon is correct. Scholarly, miserly, persistent. A person who is tenacious can best be described by which one of these adjectives?
Persistent.
Is correct. Change one letter in this word and you'll get the last name of what American author who wrote The Red Badge of Courage?
Crane.
Crane is correct. California, North Dakota, Illinois. Can you arrange these states in order of their population, going from the least populous to the most populous?
North Dakota, Illinois, California.
Correct. Pip, Pippa, Pippi. Of these three literary characters, which one do you encounter in Charles Dickens' novel Great Expectations?
Pip.
Pip is correct, the English literature major. You don't tell deliberate lies, but sometimes you have to be evasive. This lesson in diplomacy comes from what woman who was Prime Minister of Great Britain during most of the 1980s?
Margaret Thatcher.
Correct, and Highland, that's good for the bonus. Congratulations. We're going to be back with more questions and more answers on Academic Challenge right after that. Welcome back to Academic Challenge, everybody. And before we begin our next round, we want to recap the scores so far. In third place at this point, 245 points, Highland, but only behind 10 points, because in second place is Kenston with 255 points. And Springfield, you have 315 points. You are in first place at this point. But now it's time for the picture-perfect round. And each correct answer is worth 10 points, but a wrong or no answer will cost you 10 points. All three teams play, so hands on your buzzer, eyes on the monitor, because here we go. Called an ominous scar across the landscape. This is what fault responsible for? Kenston.
San Andreas Fault.
Is correct. To celebrate the nation's bicentennial, this fire hydrant was painted to resemble John Chapman, a man better known by what two words? Springfield.
Johnny Appleseed.
Correct. This ancient Egyptian statue shows the child god Horus on the lap of his mother. What goddess who is both the wife and Springfield?
Isis.
Is correct. Solve for X. Springfield.
X equals 9.
Is correct. Not until 37 years after the death of Franz Schubert was there a performance of this two-movement work, a symphony with what title, suggesting it is incomplete? Springfield.
Unfinished Symphony.
Is correct. This portrait of Copernicus hangs in the town hall of Tarunya. In what country where Copernicus was born? Highland.
Poland.
Is correct. Los Angeles gets a lot of its electric power from this Oregon station, which uses power generated by what large river forming most of the Oregon? Springfield.
Columbia River.
Is correct. Although this Rousseau painting is titled Football Players, it suggests what other sport that holds a World Cup? Kenston.
Rugby.
Soccer. Looking for the answer, soccer. All right. We're going to have more for you on Academic Challenge, and our teams are going to have more questions and answers right after this. Welcome back to Academic Challenge, and let's meet the team advisors. From Highland, welcome Andrew Dutt and Barbara Ott. From Kenston, please welcome Bill Allen, and from Springfield, Ian Mills. Welcome back to Academic Challenge, everybody. It is time to get back underway with our hot picks round. One at a time, I'm going to ask each team 8 questions. A correct response is worth 20 points with no penalty for a wrong answer. Any team answering all 8 questions correctly will receive 25 bonus points. First up is our team from Kenston. Of course, in this round, Springfield, you pick the questions. 1, 2, or 3, Donovan?
1.
1 it shall be. David, Ray, AJ, are you ready? Here are your questions. Massachusetts has many bewitching tourist attractions, including what witchcraft city where Arthur Miller set his play The Crucible?
Salem.
Is correct. Poet John Donne asks his readers to go and catch what falling celestial body of which Betelgeuse and Polaris are examples?
Star.
Star is correct. A recent book titled Valverde's Gold tells the true story of the hunt for the legendary treasure of what Peruvian Indians conquered by Pizarro?
The Aztec.
Inca. Looking for Inca. Take a look at the monitor for a science question, please. Solution, emulsion, colloid. If oil and water are made to mix by the addition of soap, the resulting solution is called which of these?
Solution. Solution.
The answer we're looking for is emulsion. When he was a young man, Henry Clay learned about public speaking by listening to what Virginia orator who once demanded, "Give me liberty or give me death."
Patrick Henry.
Is correct. Dysfunctional families are nothing new. It was over a century ago that the Russian author wrote about family problems bedeviling the brothers Karamazov. Need an answer.
Was it Tolstoy?
Dostoevsky. Take a look at the monitor, please, for a math question. Perform the indicated operation, giving your answer as a positive integer.
36.
Is correct. A book entitled Death on the Mississippi might describe the last days of what Spanish explorer who came upon the river in 1541 and was buried in it a year later? Need an answer. We're looking for DeSoto, Hernando DeSoto. Okay, good job, Kenston. Springfield is up for the second round of questions. Stephanie from Highland is going to get to select the questions for Springfield, 2 or 3?
3.
3 it shall be. All right, Andrew, Donovan, Jeff, you've been through this before, and here we go again. The Japanese word jima, as used in Iwo Jima, refers to what sort of landmass completely surrounded by water?
Island.
Is correct. If you pass through the Brenner Pass, you'd be traveling between Italy and Austria, and what European mountain range?
The Alps.
Correct. In South Dakota, you can visit the home of what Native American chief who, along with Crazy Horse, planned the battle at Little Bighorn?
Sitting Bull.
Is correct. Take a look at the monitor for a science question, please. A sample of rainwater mixed with some carbon dioxide will be found to be slightly acidic. Given this information, which of these numbers would best represent the pH of this rainwater?
6.
Is correct. Even a one-headed dog can eat a lot of dog food, but more food would have been consumed by what mythical three-headed dog that guarded the entrance to Hades?
Cerberus.
Is correct. Friday would be an appropriate day to read what Daniel Defoe novel about an English castaway who finds his mad Friday on a deserted island?
Robinson Crusoe.
Is correct. Take a look at the monitor, please, for a math question. What is the value of x in this equation?
5.
5 is correct. Some people whistle while they work, but what early Texan whittled while he worked on the Senate floor following his service as the first president of Texas?
Houston.
Correct. You got the bonus. Good job. Had just a little nervous there for a second, so I told you it was correct. Good job, Springfield. Highland, you've been through this before, so no need to be nervous. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Most U.S. interstate highways are made with concrete, but what yellow material forms the road to the Emerald City in The Wizard of Oz?
Gold.
Brick. Looking for Yellow Brick Road. D.H. Lawrence was a novelist rather than a poet, but a plaque has been dedicated to his memory in the Poets' Corner of what London Abbey?
Westminster.
Is correct. The term Mother of Waters describes the Menam River in what Southeast Asian country formerly called Siam?
Burma.
Thailand. Looking for Thailand. Take a look at the monitor, please, for a science question. Helium, oxygen, ammonia. Gases can be liquefied if cooled to a low enough temperature. Which of these gases is easiest to liquefy?
Ammonia.
Is correct. We talk about people trying to set the world on fire symbolically, but what mythical character actually did heat up the world when he brought fire to mankind?
Prometheus.
Is correct. For a good cry, you might read about the death of Beth in what's still popular sentimental novel published in 1868 by Louisa May Alcott?
Little Women.
Is correct. Take a look at the monitor, please, for a math question. What is the value of y in this equation?
-2.
Correct. Spanish is replacing Garifuna, one of the endangered languages once spoken in what Central American country whose capital is Tegucigalpa?
Guatemala.
Honduras. We're looking for Honduras. All right, good job, Highland. We're going to be back with more academic challenge in our final round right after
this. For academic challenge information on the web, log on to newsnet5.com and click on Education.
Welcome back to Academic Challenge. Before we continue, we want to recap the scores. In third place right now with 335 points, Kenston. In second place with 355 points, Highland. And in first place right now with 550 points, Springfield. It's time, though, for the grab bag round. In this free-for-all, each correct answer is worth 20 points. A team loses 20 points for a wrong or no answer. There will also be some visual questions worth 30 points. However, an incorrect answer will cost 30 points. Again, this is for all three teams, so everybody hands on your buzzers, because here we go. Legislatures all over the world have many names, but the Japanese legislature has what name that sounds like Springfield?
Diet.
Is correct. In August, major authors were replaced at the top of the bestsellers list by the report of what government commission? Springfield.
The 9/11 Commission.
Is correct. It was not until 1861 that newspapers coined what word to describe a person so rich that, like Bill Gates, he has at least a Kenston.
Tycoon.
Billionaire. $1,000 million. Although the title refers to a crimson crime, the scene of the crime was near what English coastal town best known for its white cliffs? Springfield.
Dover.
Dover is correct. French has been called the language of diplomacy, but what is the accepted international language for commercial aviation? Springfield.
English.
Is correct. What is the only even prime number? Springfield.
2.
Is correct. It would be interesting to know if Molly Pitcher were born under what astrological sign appropriate for water? Highland.
Aquarius.
Is correct. This is a copy of what 1862 congressional act that promised free federal land to settlers in the West. Springfield.
The Homestead Act.
Is correct. Fortunately, business and economics, not bodybuilding, was the college major of what former Mr. Universe, now serving as Springfield.
Schwarzenegger.
Is correct. Which of the following is the strongest oxidizing agent? Hydrogen, fluorine, or bromine? Kenston.
Fluorine.
Is correct. A new novel, Hawks Harbor, was recently published by what author whose previous works include The Outsiders and Rumblefish? Kenston.
S.E. Hinton.
Is correct. Take a look at the monitor. This is an 1846 view of what American city that no longer has a lot of steamboats, but does have the Gateway Arch? Highland.
St. Louis.
Is correct. Adolf Hitler was infuriated when Jesse Owens, an African-American athlete, won 4 gold medals at the 36 Olympics, held in what largest German city? Kenston.
Berlin.
Is correct. If you needed someone to make certain repairs in your home, you might find what appropriate artisan talking with a walrus in Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland? Kenston.
Carpenter.
Carpenter is correct. We are out of time. Let's check the scores. With 395 points in third place, Kenston. With 405 points, Highland. And with 710 points, this evening's winners, Springfield. Well done, everybody. Now be sure to join us tomorrow night at 6:30 for the next academic challenge as we feature teams from Cloverleaf, Garfield Heights, and Lakeside. Remember, that's tomorrow night right here on News Channel 5. I'm Adam Shapiro. We'll see you for another academic challenge in 24 hours. Good night, everybody.
Academic Challenge has been brought to you by Westfield Insurance.